The 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm here with Shaq and the Jet. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Looking at the last game for the Timberwolves, it was a win against Brooklyn. A great win for them, and they rose to the occasion and pulled off the upset. Riding high right now. And a chance in this one to get a look at the NBA's leading scorer. Freak has just been incredible so far this season. Just defies description. Do you see him holding on to the scoring title this year, Kenny?
Well, a big thing for Freak is trying to avoid the stat-chasing things that a lot of former players tried to do. Just getting his points. Now, if he just comes in and plays the way he's been playing, then he will.
Let's meet your Cleveland Cavaliers starting lineup. At center, 7 feet 1 inch, number 00, Spencer Haas. Starting it forward from UCLA, number 0, Kevin Love. He's starting at point guard from Duke University, number 2, Kyrie Irving. From St. Vincent St. Mary High School in Akron, Ohio, number 23, LeBron James. At point, 6 feet 4 inches, number 15, Freak. The head coach of your home team. Once again, your Cleveland Cavaliers.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We have Doris Burks on the sideline as well. Looking at the last game for the Cleveland Cavaliers, it was a win against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And guys, that was their night. I mean, it seemed like everything they shot went in.
It happens that way sometimes, guys. It's just one of those games where the hot shooting of a couple of players became contagious, and nobody was stoppable.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Rubio and Levine teaming up in the backcourt. Paul Millsap out there with Towns, and it's Warren in at the 3 slot.
All right, now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That one is off. And he's good on the second. And so it's Cleveland with it. Last time they came together was in Minnesota, where they fell to the Wolves.
Yeah, and last time out, they sort of shot themselves in the foot with the foul trouble. That was what led to them having such an ugly scoreline.
And Greg, the foul trouble was a big chunk of it. I mean, it's hard to mount a comeback when all your key guys, your main players, are watching from the bench.
Here's Rubio, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. And it's Rubio penetrating. Here's Towns, and he gets the bucket.
In that height, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Kicks it to Crawford. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
And Rubio kicks to Towns. That is good. Towns has got 5 now.
Terrific assist that time by Rubio.
Crawford outside, and the shot is good.
I think he may need to check those ankles. He's just left the defender on the ground.
That is a highlight and a half, guys, or a highlight plus. Anytime you shake a guy out of his shoes like that, it's going to make the rounds for sure.
And he gets it to go. Levine's got his first basket of the night.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crawford.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
They just looked stable pretty much from the get-go, guys. I mean, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game that you don't see at home, but not the case in that one.
Tremendous balance on display, Greg. I mean, when you look at who was carrying the scoring load, making assists, playing unselfishly, I mean, they had it all working, and that led to the nice road win. 4 makes on 4 tries. Everything's falling early. 100%, can't do better than that.
Warren dishes to Levine. Rubio left side. 5 on the clock. Banked in off the glass. Rubio's got his first 2 points.
Defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Here's Crawford, and the officials call a traveling violation.
Minnesota ball.
And they're on the 2K leaderboard of the teams that have been tormenting opponents defensively this month. The Cavaliers, number 1.
And they've just been on a defensive tear. I mean, allowing so few points. And really, I think it's the energy with which they've played.
Millsap a screen on Irving. They set the pick. Rubio with a wide open look. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. And they're piling up the assists. And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Dean passes to Towns. Here's Millsap. Nice D from Crawford. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Towns with the steal. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Towns has got 7. Pass to Crawford. Dishes it to Love. Outside Irving. To the middle. Tries to keep it alive. Shot clock at 6. There's Crawford with the 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. There's a minute 34 left to play in the first quarter. Levine, good.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Rolling. We'll see how long they can keep it going.
Fans, you gotta get loud. Come on, let's have a round of applause for the Cavalier girls.
The Cavaliers trail by 5, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Cleveland, Crawford, he's in at point guard. Bargnani is out there with Humphries. Then there's Caspi, and it's Smith in at the 2 guard. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Freak in the last matchup against the 76ers was superb. He ended up with 38 points, and he was his usual self on the defensive end, providing a bunch of steals. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance for him and for us, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now that they're going to focus squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again. Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Crawford. 10 points and some big-time defense with the 3 steals, too. He's given them a lot with his passing and with his defensive work.
How about the activity of those hands here today?
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Love's checked in. Now here's Crawford. After the miss from Colonel Anthony Towns. And Bargnani throws it down.
And the lead goes right back. What a seesaw affair we've got going on.
This game's right there for the taking, but neither team can quite grab hold of it. Like a slippery bar of soap there. Somebody's got to take charge here.
Millsap misses.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession.
In the second half of the season, you get an idea of the Timberwolves and where they stand statistically. 4th in assists, 4th in most turnovers per game. They're in the top 3rd in the league in blocks. They're a team that really doesn't give many good looks.
Let's go back to their place in terms of the assists. Cracking into the top 5 for me is an illustration of the cohesiveness with which they play offensively. No doubt this team's on the same page.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Cleveland?
And they've made an effort to get to the line here in the first half, guys, and it's starting to pay off.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Here's Crawford, rejected by Millsap. Rubio with it. He had 13 points in the win against Brooklyn.
And also give him credit for his ability to pass the basketball. He was always looking for the open man. A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here's Crawford. 38 points for him last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And it just wasn't about the offense. I mean, he was racking up the steals and taking advantage of some sloppy play by the opponent.
The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Crawford with the steal. There's the lob to the hoop.
That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And really, basketball is about rhythm, and that allows your offense to flow better. Now let's see if they can build on it and keep this lead.
Here's Hawes. Finished off the break. And now a 4-point Cavalier lead.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it. His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
That's good. Warren's got his first points of the night.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Fans, you gotta get loud. Come on, let's have a round of applause for the Cavalier girls.
And Irving subbed in for Thunder. Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Barea comes in for Ricky Rubio. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. LeBron kicks to Smith. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Love, dives for it. can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Millsap. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Cavaliers lead by 3. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. I'm here with LeBron James. LeBron, how were you guys able to make that first half look so easy?
It's not easy at all. We're just flying around helping each other defensively, and we're able to get stops and we're able to execute offensively.
A disruptive defense, always dangerous. LeBron, thank you. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for the third quarter of basketball.
Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business. Now, here's a few things I took away from the first half. I like the way we're valuing the basketball. Keeping those turnovers down has really helped us throughout the first 2 quarters. Something we're doing well right now is spacing and shot selection, and we're shooting it pretty well. Getting open, getting looks, and making sure to make the pass when you don't see something. And let me touch on tempo for a second. We're not out to use the whole shot clock, but I would like to see us get set up offensively. We know we can take their best punches and hang with them. Now it's time to hit them with everything we got and see how they handle it.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
So on the floor for Minnesota, Rubio and Levine teaming up in the backcourt. One is out there with Paul Millsap. And it's Towns in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Rubio following the basket by Freak. Millsap a screen. Levine dishes to Millsap. The timely screen gave him a step, but he took it all the way.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
There's Crawford with the 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Knocked loose. Crawford with the steal. Goes up, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Cavaliers ball.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. He dishes it to LeBron, to the paint, and the dunk by Love.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Rubio with it. He's picked up by Irving, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Rubio.
Cleveland ball.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. Crawford outside. The dish to Hawes. Crawford outside. In the corner, Irving with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Crawford's shot is good.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Rubio, the pass to Warren. There's the feed to Levine. Crawford with the steal. Oh!
On the steal and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia.
Maybe that'll ignite him. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geek.
And that's what the alley-oop guys will do for your team.
Here's the screen. And Rubio kicks to Millsap. And the shot falls short this time. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 13-4 run right now. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Cavaliers have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
And typically a stretch there, 79% on the season.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean,
gentlemen,
they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
The first free throw is good. Charlie Villanueva is checked in for Cleveland. Caspi comes in for Kevin Love. Both free throws good from Crawford.
Thank you, Cleveland!
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Crawford with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Crawford's got it. A shot from Irving.
That's something about all these turnovers. Right away, you're at a disadvantage defensively.
And, Greg, we're seeing that here tonight. I mean, so many of their mistakes and miscues have resulted in easy baskets the other way because their defense can't get set.
Fans, you're gotta get loud. Come on, let's have a round of applause for the Cavalier girls.
So it's the Timberwolves now. They trail by 16. Rubio with it. He's picked up by Irving. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
His first personal foul.
The Timberwolves been good at the free throw line, and this one's 7 of 8.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
And the second free throw, good. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 17-5 run here. Crawford outside. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Now here's Berea, covered by Irving. And now the fast break, LeBron with the ball. It's Crawford on the wing. Guarded by Berea. Another triple from Crawford. Crawford's got 31.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
And it's Rubio penetrating. Towns. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. 13 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
And now Minnesota on the fast break. Warren dishes to Rubio. His 3-pointers off the mark. Cleveland leading by 19 points. Crawford outside. Pass to Caspi. James kicks to Crawford. Shot clock at 5. On the wing, Irving. The shot no good. And Minnesota will come the other way. Feeds to Rubio. Millsap sets the pick for Rubio.
That's a wall.
Millsap misses.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Timberwolves trail by 19. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Now here's Crawford. He's got 31. And that one's good. Crawford's got 34 points.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Barea, the pass to Millsap. Shot is off.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Crawford outside. It could go. He got it. That is one fantastic buzzer beater.
He hit that shot like it was nothing. Just another day at the office.
That is what you call much in the clutch.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Cavaliers ahead, running away with it. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. The Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Bargnani is checked in for Hawes. Humphries comes in for Kevin Love. Lee's checked in for James. And Thunder subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And then for Minnesota, Millsap comes in for Levine. And Barea subbed in for Ricky Rubio. Crawford in at point guard. Chris Humphries is out there with Lee. Then there's J.R. Smith. And it's Bargnani in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Humphries with the steal. Off they go on a 3-on-1 break. Lee dishes to Crawford. To the middle. Here's Humphries. That's good.
Chris Humphries.
Breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
No clue where that pass is going. That is a brutal turnover.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Hayes is checked in. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Barea. Here's Millsap. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for two.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
And good on the basket.
With the shot.
Crawford's got 41.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
He kicks to Bargnani. It's stolen by Barea. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. He's got to play without fouls.
He's checked in for J.R. Smith. And a change for the Timberwolves. Wood, he's checked in for Paul Millsap. Cavaliers have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. Here's Crawford, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Crawford's got 43 points. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Aldridge, no good.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Picked by Humphries. Just 5 to shoot. Good on the shot. 45 points for Crawford.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
No one near him. And Lee pulls it down.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Barea. Thomas goes in, and he dunks it in. Right on Chris Humphries. Oh, man. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. So they are just crazy. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Cleveland.
And this was one that never really was in doubt by Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance, Clark. And you kind of thought that maybe going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah. And in the win-loss column, tonight's game will push their record up to 54 wins on the year.
And tonight they square this season series at 1-1. You've got to think they had that loss earlier in the year in the back of their minds, a motivating factor for sure. They showed a really nice response here tonight against the Timberwolves.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Crawford. You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
From the high post, the rebound by the Timberwolves.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Wood can't hit. And here's Crawford. From deep. That's good.
Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
Yeah, you know, it was a real solid performance for them in a lot of areas. I mean, they should be proud of their work tonight.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking in every way. I mean, all cylinders go. No question about that. And once they pulled away, they didn't let up.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, tonight another example of this team's excellent work here at home. What does
the 2K Sports postgame show?
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. We watched a marvelous third quarter from him, and he basically put the game on ice at that point. And from that point on, they were in control.
You know, Freak was a 4.0 honor student growing up. And tonight, that high IQ is one of the things we saw on display with that sensational performance. Combine his smarts with the fact that he lives and breathes basketball, there's no doubt that he's one of the most intelligent players we have in this league.
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels, Ernie. Too many levels to talk about. Man, in some game, he's in the background. He doesn't get the chance to be the star of the show, but not tonight. He's the star tonight. Put him on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
right, fellas, competition time. Beat the pro. Let's go. All right, fellas, competition time. Beat the pro. Let's go. Okay, that's it for now. Make sure we're iced up and rested. Go ahead, keep shooting if you want.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. Our game tonight featuring the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Houston Rockets at Toyota Center. And for Houston, 5-5 over their last 10 games, but they're not satisfied with 500 ball. Looking to tack one onto the win tally tonight. And guys, this team getting some big help in the form of Freak. He has stepped up and been a big contributor over this recent stretch of games. Shaq, what's been the change for him?
You know, he's playing under control, Ernie. He's not trying to do too much with each possession. You know, he's also being more aggressive, taking the initiative. You know, he's just going at people. The barbecue chicken theory, Ernie. Get out of my way. I'm going to eat you.
Yeah, I mean, Freak might be one of my favorite players coming up, Ernie. I mean, his